Step inside Hollywood Insiders as we put the spotlight on the legendary R&B singer, songwriter, and producer Angela Winbush. From her groundbreaking work as part of Renee and Angela to her massive solo hits like Angel and No More Tears. Angel shaped the sound of 1980s and 90s R&B. We explore her incredible career, her timeless music, and her lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Like and subscribe for more deep inside music legends and entertainment history. Drop a comment below with your favorite Angela Winbush song. Angela Winbush is one of the most brilliant architects of R&B, a master of breaking massive barriers as a singer, songwriter, and powerhouse female producer in a male-dominated industry. Here is her story, how she started in the creation of her biggest hits. The beginning, from architectural to Stevie Wonder. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Angela grew up singing gospel music in the church choir founded by her grandparents. Ironically, she never intended to pursue music professionally. She attended Howard University to study architectural engineering. To earn extra money for school, she began singing background vocals on recording sections. After being convinced to change her major to music education, she recorded a demo tape. The tape landed in the hands of music icon Stevie Wonder, who hired her on the spot to join his background group, Wonder Love, in 1977. Working under Wonder, she mastered the craft of writing, arranging, and studio production. The duo era Renee and Angela. While in Los Angeles with Stevie Wonder, Angela met singer, songwriter Renee Moore. They formed the legendary R&B duo Renee and Angela in 1979. Angela wasn't just the voice, she was actively writing and producing the tracks. They scored major hits throughout the 1980s, including My First Love, first breakout hit, Save Your Love for number 1, 1985, a massive hit, a smash hit that hit number 1 on the R&B charts. Your Smile, 1985, another number 1 R&B single that defined the era's quiet storm sound, writing hits for other legends. Even while the duo, Angela's songwriting talent was highly sought after, she penned and produced the powerhouse anthem, I Have Learned to Respect the Power of Love. While first recorded by Acton McCain, it became a massive number 1 hit when recorded by Stephanie Mills in 1985. She also worked with artists like Janet Jackson, Rufus, and Chaka Khan, going solo and making history. Following a turbulent split from Renee Moore, Angela went solo in 1987. Her debut solo album, Sharp, featured a straggling critic line All songs written, produced, arranged, and played by Angela L. Winbush. This was a historic feat for a black woman in the late 80s music business. The album featured her signature solo masterpiece, Angela, 1987, which spent 2 weeks at #1 on the Billboard R&B charts. She followed this success with more hits like It's the Real Thing, 1989, and Treat You Right, 1994. Revamping the Isley Brothers. Intrigued by her distinct production work on Your Smile, Ronald Isley reached out to Angela to revamp the sound of the Isley Brothers. She executively produced their 1987 album Smooth Sailing and completely modernized their sound for a new generation. This creative partnership turned romantic. She married Ronald Isley in 1993, though they later divorced. Triumph over adversity. In the early 2000s, Angela faced her toughest battle yet when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Turned to her resilient spirit, she beat the disease and went into full remission. Today she continues to tour, share her incredible 4-octave voice range, and advocate for cancer awareness. Civil rights roots. Long before she was a music icon, Angela was shaped by history. Growing up in the civil rights era, her parents were heavily active in the movement. As a young girl in St. Louis, she actually marched for equality alongside her parents and had historical encounters with monumental leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Breaking the Bars Club in the studio. When Angela joined Stevie Wonder backing groups Wonder Love in 1977, she didn't just sing. She used her time to spy on the technical side of music. She watched how Wonder engineered sounds, mixed tracks, and operated the soundboard. At the time, audio engineering was entirely male-dominated. Angela famously noted in her TV On Song episode that she forced herself to learn what the knobs mean and what the EQ means, some of the stuff girls don't normally learn. This technical exception allowed her to completely arrange and play the instrument on her own albums later on. The truth behind the Renee Angela dynamic. Fans in the 1980s universally assumed that Renee Moore and Angela Winbush were a romantic couple, much like Ashford and Simpson. However, their relationship was strictly platonic and professional. While they made magic on vinyl with the hits like Save Your Love for #1, the partnership was notoriously turbulent behind the scenes, leading to a highly publicized and intense legal split in 1986. The personal meaning behind the hits. Angela's songwriting was deeply rooted in her real-life love and grief. Her 1985 hit album, Sweet Cold Desire, featured songs written directly from the heart. Your Smile was written as a dedicated tribute to her grandmother. You Don't Have to Cry was a deeply emotional song penned right after the tragic loss of her brother. Side gigs with Unlikely Legend before hitting it big as a solo artist act. Angela was one of the most trusted section singers in Los Angeles. Beyond R&B, her powerhouse vocal can be heard providing background support on tracks for rock artists Eddie Money and country music legend Dolly Parton. Current status: Angela Winbush has sold over 10 million albums worldwide. She is highly active, performing powerhouse vocal on tour at major soul festivals and regularly connects with her fan base via Angela Winbush Instagram. From architectural to Stevie Wonder. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Angela grew up singing gospel music in the church choir founded by her grandparents. Ironically, she never intended to pursue music professionally. She attended Howard University to study architectural engineering. To earn extra money for school, she began singing background vocals on recording sections after being convinced to change her major to music education. She recorded a demo tape. The tape landed in the hands of music icon Stevie Wonder, who hired her on the spot to join his background group, Wonder Love, in 1977. Working under Wonder, she mastered the craft of writing, arranging, and studio production. The duo era, Renee and Angela. While in Los Angeles with Stevie Wonder, Angela met singer, songwriter Renee Moore. They formed the legendary R&B duo Renee and Angela in 1979. Angela wasn't just the voice, she was actively writing and producing the tracks. They scored major hits throughout the 1980s, including My First Love, their first breakout hit, Save Your Love for number 1, 1985, a massive hit, a smash hit that hit number 1 on the R&B charts. Your Smile, 1985, another number 1 R&B single that defined the era's quiet storm sound, writing hits for other legends. Even while the duo, Angela's songwriting talent, was highly sought after, she penned and produced the powerhouse anthem, I Have Learned to Respect the Power of Love. While her first recorded, the prank call from a legend. When Angela graduated from Howard University, she left a demo tape behind. Her friend passed it along when it eventually reached Stevie Wonder. When Wonder called her apartment out of the blue, Angela hung up on him, thinking it was a roommate playing a prank. Thankfully, he called back. Defying medical odds, When she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2003, doctors aggressively treated her with chemotherapy. They explicitly told her that she would never sing her signature high notes again due to the structural damage to her body. She completely defied the odds, fully recovered and retained her entire full octavia vocal range. Still, that girl on stage, Angela, hasn't slowed down a bit. She is still touring, heading major soul festivals and blowing audiences away. Fans on Angela Winbush's Instagram frequently go viral, sharing clips of her kicking like a rocket and hitting flawless high notes on stage. Angela Winbush is more than just a voice from the 80s and 90s. She is a blueprint. At a time when women were rarely allowed behind the soundboard, she demanded control over her art, wrote the hook, produced the grooves, and beat every obstacle in her past, including cancer. She didn't just sing the soundtrack to our lives, she engineered it. It's time we give this living legend her flowers. Thanks for watching Hollywood Insiders. Hit the subscribe button. Drop your favorite Angela Winbush track in the comments. And we'll see you the next time on Hollywood Insiders.